of the opinion that state policing is a prerequisite for proper functioning of modern society and should be embraced.
If we take policing to the grassroots, to the communities, we are more likely to achieve better results. We have also advocated that, the incentives for the, members of the police force, Nigerian police force, should, be improved upon. If we have policemen that are insured and then they are sent out to fight crime, they may not be too mindful of their lives.
The consensus here is that the right recruitment policy and well-institutionalized state police force will make more improved security in the country. In the face of the increasing call for state police, this may just be the right time to give it a try.
Well, South Africa is about now airlifting the remains of 74 of its citizens who died in the September 12 Synagogue building collapse, which claimed 116 lives. At a press briefing in Lagos, South African Minister in Presidency, Jeff Radebe, expressed the government's deep sense of sadness over the loss, while extending condolences to the victims' family. The remains will be handed over to their families on arrival in South Africa.
Our government wishes to extend its condolences to the families of all those who lost their loved ones in this very tragic incident. It has been the most difficult, agonizing, waiting period. Government appreciates the patience and the understanding of all the families of the bereaved. True to the commitment that our President Jacob Zuma made, we depart with South Africans who died in the guest house of the Synagogue Church of nations, of all nations. This evening, we still are very sad about the tragedy, but somehow relieved that the long wait for a number of families will finally end. We can confirm that later this evening we'll be repatriating 74 South Africans into South Africa. On arrival in South Africa, the families, or 74 families, will be able to receive their loved ones to take them to their final ancestral resting places. The charter planes will depart this evening around about 22:15 to arrive at a Waterkloof Air Base on Sunday mid-morning. A short ceremony will take place at the air base, and thereafter the mobile mortuary trucks will leave for the respective provinces, wherein the families will collect their deceased.
Well, the South African Minister in the Presidency, Jeff Radebe, was speaking on just before the airlifting of about 74 bodies back to South Africa after the unfortunate incidents with the Synagogue Church building collapse. To other stories here, the Ebonyi State Caucus in the House of Representatives has called on the state governor, Chief Martin Zelechi, to provide a level playing field for all governorship aspirants in the state under the People's Democratic Party. Addressing the media in Abuja, the leader of the caucus, Honorable Linus Okorie, explained that all organs of the state PDP must work together to ensure equity and fairness in the state primaries. The state governor had adopted immediate past Minister of Health, Professor Onyebuchi Chukwu, as the sole candidate of the PDP for the state governorship election.
We appeal that all organs of the party should remain on the alert to ensure that all PDP candidates in Ebonyi State emerge through credible primaries, achieved through adherence to party constitution, extant guidelines and approved processes and procedures. For emphasis, we plead that the governor of Ebonyi State should be prevailed upon to grant us and indeed all aspirants a level playing field to canvass our candidature and not seek to retire us ignominiously, unceremoniously, through underhand methods that are capable of truncating the system and destroying the party and high electoral chances.
Well, we'll stay in the southeast of the country. The Imo State Governor this time, Rochas Okorocha, has called on the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to cancel the ongoing registration exercise in the state because the process has encountered a lot of challenges. Governor Okorocha also proposed to INEC to fix a new date so that the agency can work on its equipment and prevent a situation in which the residents of the state could be disenfranchised in the forthcoming general elections.
I was told that recently, or a few hours ago, you were at the INEC headquarters to protest. Protesting about the irregularities at the registration exercise. I've gone around myself to over 20 wards, and I found out that most people have not been able to collect their PVC. And when I asked the INEC rep, she said there was a mix-up, that some of the ones were taken to other states. And I also went to some of the wards, and I found out that the long queue of people without any registration, either the battery is dead, or the computer is not printed, or the computer cannot register anything. So some people have been at the polling, at the wards for more than 4 times since inception, and they go and come back and no registration. In some wards, only 20 places have been registered. I would advise INEC to cancel this registration.
Well, still ahead on the news at 10, find out what pneumonia has got to do with achieving the Millennium Development Goals. That's after the break. Stay with us.